Hi, I'm Father David, and happy Feast of the Assumption of Mary. If you don't mind, I'd like to sit with you for just a moment and talk to you about some of my thoughts about the Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary. As I reflect on the Assumption of Mary from a Franciscan point of view, I'm filled with a deep sense of awe and reverence for the woman who holds a special place in the story of salvation and creation. She becomes a source of inspiration and a personal guide in my own life. As a Franciscan friar, I find myself drawn to the beauty of this belief. It speaks to my heart, reminding me of the holiness of creation and the dignity of every single human being. It reminds me that each person, each aspect of creation, has a unique role to play in God's grand design. What resonates deeply within me is Mary's profound and unwavering trust in God. She's a model of faith, showing us what it means to say yes to God with complete openness. As I reflect on her response to the angel Gabriel, I'm challenged to examine my own heart and ask myself if I am willing to let go of my own plans and my own desires in order to comply with what God asks me to do. Mary's assumption into heaven, body and soul, gives me hope and reassurance. It reminds me that our earthly existence is not the end, but rather kind of a next step towards eternal life with God. Maybe you remember my favorite Assumption story about the fork. I don't know if you remember that. One of our friars was visiting a woman who was dying, and after she had planned her funeral with him, she told the friar to make sure she had a fork in her hand during the wake. When the friar asked her why, she said, "Well, while they are clearing the tables after every church dinner I go to, they always tell me, 'Oh, keep your fork. The best is yet to come.' So I want people to ask you, friar, why I'm being buried with a fork in my hand. And then you can tell them the best is yet to come." My friends, the Assumption holds a deeply personal significance for me as a Franciscan. It calls me to reflect on my own relationship with God, to examine my willingness to surrender to God's will, and to trust that the best is yet to come. So, my friends, happy Feast of the Assumption, and may our Blessed Mother smile on you always. Happy Feast Day.